Versatile Mage. Chapter 331. He's a soldier. So, you're trying to take my money. Zhang Xiaohou glared at the two. The plump owner and Da Jin laughed. What are you going to do about that? I never thought anyone would hand over the diamond card that easily. Kid, did you come from some deep forest on a mountain? Is this your first time in a big city? The owner had never seen someone so dumb. Likewise, Da Jin had been scamming people for many years, and yet he had never seen anyone who would believe a stranger so easily. 9 million, consider it the fee he had paid for a life lesson. If not, he might even lose his life next time. Then you shall not blame me for showing no mercy. Since Zhang Xiaohou had confirmed that they were trying to scam him, he would not need to be kind to them. The military had made it clear that no soldier was allowed to fight ordinary civilians or magicians unless they were involved in criminal acts like scamming or violence. Ha! Trying to pick a fight now. Do you really think we're just a simple magic shop? Da Niu, Niu, San Niu, Si Niu, come out here. Some guy is trying to cause trouble here. Beat him up and throw him out. The owner yelled at the back of the store. 4 men in singlets soon appeared. Among them, the one called Da Niu had a strong magical aura. It was obvious that he was not just a basic magician. Someone asking for trouble again. Yo, it's a youngster this time. You should leave if you're smart enough. You don't want to pick a fight with me. It would be painful. Da Niu laughed. That's right, our big brother here is a famous hunter. He managed to kill a warrior-level demon beast with a team before. A kid who will wet his pants from a servant-class demon beast like you should just go home and drink your milk. The group of 5 ridiculed Zhang Xiaohou straight away. Zhang Xiaohou did look slightly naive, like a student who had yet to go out in society. A person like him was the easiest to intimidate. Should I be impressed? Zhang Xiaohou smirked as he glanced at the shop owner. The diamond card you're holding onto, 3 million inside it is from a piece of equipment which I just sold. As for the remaining 6 million, it's from killing 12 warrior-level demon beasts and 231 servant-class demon beasts. In the army, the demon beasts that we kill on our own belong to us. The 4 thieves were stunned for a second. They inspected Zhang Xiaohou once again, before bursting into loud laughter. Haha, this is so funny. I'm dying. Did this kid seriously say he has killed warrior-level demon beasts on his own? It took us 4 intermediate magicians and 12 basic magicians to kill a tyrant lizard, and you're shameless enough to say you've killed 12 of them. You're the biggest bluffer I've ever met. Da Niu could not hold back his urge to laugh. The kid was at most 20 years old. There were only a small number of 20-year-olds who were intermediate magicians in the whole nation, and each of them would only be found in the renowned families or the best schools. Why would any of them be running around like this dumb kid? Enough with the nonsense. Let's beat him up and throw him out. Niu, who was wearing a giant earring, said. Zhang Xiaohou didn't waste any more time. He took a few steps backward. He was not afraid of them but worried that the beam above him would crush him when the battle broke out. Kid, allow me to show you the true strength of an intermediate magic. I'll show you what a star pattern looks like. A magical aura burst out from Da Niu's body, as stars appeared under his feet and began to align themselves. You're too slow. Zhang Xiaohou grinned. His wind element star pattern had already completed when his opponent's star pattern had only completed by a third. He was so quick at casting the magic that even Niu, San Niu, and Si Niu was still in the middle of casting their basic spells when he finished accumulating his intermediate energy. Wind Disc. Zhang Xiaohou hesitated for a moment before deciding against casting the second-tier Wind Disc. Tornado. A wild gust appeared under Zhang Xiaohou's control, quickly turning into a powerful tornado. The area it covered grew, and it swept everything in the shop into it, shattering the glass cabinets as it did so. The strong updraft of the tornado lifted Da Niu, who was also an intermediate magician, into the air. Oh my, oh mama, The plump owner and Da Jin were terrified by the tornado. They quickly fled to the back of the store. However, there was no escape, as the tornado uprooted the walls and drew the other 3 magicians into the air, too. The street was usually quiet at this time, but the surrounding neighbors were shaken when they saw the tornado destroying the magic shop. The wind was strong enough to uproot a whole house, let alone humans. The entire magic shop crumbled. Zhang Xiaohou, who was standing inside the tornado, quickly withdrew the spell, as he was worried that it would injure the innocent nearby. That being said, the people inside the shop were totally dazzled by it. The shop no longer had its previous appearance. The ground was covered by shards of glass. All that was left was an empty shell. Zhang Xiaohou stepped on top of the debris and went up to the plump owner and Da Jin without glancing at the other magicians, who were looking at him as if he were a devil. My diamond card. Zhang Xiaohou did not want to kill someone. As a matter of fact, the civil liability of a magician when dealing with an unethical seller like the shop's owner would be fairly minimal. The plump owner was covered in pieces of glass, and his clothes were torn. He had cuts and bruises all over. He tremblingly handed the diamond card back to Zhang Xiaohou. Both the shop's owner and Da Jin were shaking in fear throughout the whole process. They initially thought Zhang Xiaohou, who looked like he was in his 20s, was a basic magician. Therefore, he would not be a problem for Da Niu and the others. To their regret, the 4 magicians were defeated with a single attack. The shop's owner totally believed that he was able to kill warrior-level demon beasts on his own now. The strength that this kid had displayed was even more terrifying than some of the aged hunters he knew personally. This is my badge. I don't want anyone to know that I'm in Bi City. Once the people of the Magic Association show up, just tell them that you made the mess yourself. Zhang Xiaohou received the diamond card and kicked the plump owner. Soldier, you're a soldier. The owner was dumbfounded. That's right, he did mention something about the army. This was the end. He was messing with a soldier. His life was screwed. The plump owner glared at Da Jin as if he was saying, "You dumb fuck, why did you bring a soldier here? All the magicians that are trained by the military are freaks." Da Jin felt like bursting into tears. He had never seen such a young soldier in Bi City. Chapter end. Please guys like, comment, share, and subscribe.